Hello, my beautiful people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends on where you are in the world. It's afternoon here, nice bright day. The sun is playing hide and seek, but still is quite warm and it's really nice. Uh, I think, winter months are the time when people just go through routine life because that's hibernation time. But when the sun comes out, it's like life coming back to life, and especially in the cold countries, people try to make the most of these warm and sunny days. And you'll see more outdoor activities, you'll see more people out and about, because obviously sun brings life. And Even in the cold countries, I'm sure if you live in a cold country, you must have noticed it when we are in the cold weather. And no matter how used to you are to that cold weather and rainy season and all that stuff, but still, you still want to have nice bright days because it just uplifts you. Your environment is very, very important. I always say inside weather is the most important, and then after that is the outside weather. And it's not the weather, only the weather that is I'm talking about, this the warmth and the sunny day or the rainy day. I'm talking about outside weather means like, people around you, the environment you're in, your workplace, wherever you are, and what kind of people are around you. When you're traveling, then fellow passengers. And so yes, environment, wherever you are, if it's nice and positive and uplifting, it can actually help you in a very positive way. By the way, before I start coming to what I want to talk about today, more than my opinion in this video on this topic, I think it's my question to you. Because we're all living in this modern world. We're all living in, you might not be in a Western country, you might be in an Eastern country, you might be in a Western country, whichever part of the world you're in and watching this video. I would like to know your opinion on this particular topic. I'm coming to that. But first of all, I will, again, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank to my subscribers. Seriously, even if I see one subscriber has added on, has got added on to the number has gone up. It just gives me so much happiness. And it's just because, to be honest with you, it's not like I am the wisest person and I talk all wisdom. Sometimes I just get carried away and talk just sometimes really too much. But I'm just trying to share the things that probably can affect life in general, your life, my life, and everybody's life. And also the things that actually I feel like it's not just my perspective, but actually I'm just trying to raise the highlight the issues, highlight the problems, highlight the things that are affecting our life and making it not all good. Let's just put it this way. So just help me, to grow this channel. Please help me, support me, subscribe to the channel, because it's my charity work. I really want to leave my word in this world because even if one person's life changes or their attention comes to something that can change their life, I think that the job is done. I will be so happy, no matter where I am, but I will be very, very happy. So for me, it's like an ongoing charity. And I'm very, I'm so thankful to the people who are actually supporting me in this and subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. Please leave your comments. Please share your opinions. Right, coming to the topic, because there's 4 minutes and 12 seconds already on the video, and I don't want to make it too long. Medical science is a great help. It really is, right? So when it comes to conventional medicine, yes, it can help you a lot, especially in the emergencies, when somebody needs an operation, God forbid, a heart attack or an accident or something, then medical science, obviously this modern science, modern medicine is very, very important to have. It's a very good addition, positive addition. But when it comes to, in general, I would like to know what is your experience, what is your observation on it, and what is your opinion on it? Because very recently, I mean, in generally, I've always been a very, very healthy person, thanks to God, touch wood, pray to God. I never had an experience of being hospitalized or dealing with too many doctors. Long time ago, yes, there was an incident that happened. And here I can say the name of NHS, yes, because that was NHS and there was a big blunder. And that really affected me so much that it took me so long to come out of that mentally and to come to terms with that, whatever mess they made or whatever mistake they made. But then before I get that done and dusted, very recently, because we are all humans, anything can happen to anybody, and especially obviously, God forbid if you have to go to the emergency. I had to go to in the emergency because I suddenly started feeling unwell, and then from the emergency I was transferred into the hospital, which is adjoining the emergency. So they just decide themselves, like you're a commodity. They don't even ask you, they don't even talk to you about it, and they just tell you, okay, we're shifting you to the room. That's what they did. And can you imagine what I have experienced is, like, I will say patience in this, what I have experienced, and I think I'm entitled to talk about my experience, and you can tell me, you can give me your feedback if you like, and you're welcome to do that, because that will help to understand whatever I'm thinking or whatever I've experienced, what is just like me or it's in general is happening. Because yes, although we are technology wise, we are getting advanced, we're getting big machines and everything, but can you, if anybody like my age, even a little bit younger than me, if you remember, we used to go to a doctor, normal general practitioner, and they used to check your pulse, and they used to, check your chest and everything, whatever, with the stethoscope, and they used to give you the medicines. That used to work fine. People used to survive it, right? But now it starts from the experience when you get taken into a hospital. First thing is you get to see a consultant. Doesn't start from the doctor, or maybe because the emergency doctor has seen you. That's not something that I'm actually pointing at. What I'm pointing at is you get thrown under the machines, like CT scan after CT scan after CT scan, MRI, MRCP, whatever you call it. Some names I even don't understand what they are, and so many blood tests. You're not being treated like a normal, alive human. You're being treated like a breathing body. Anywhere where they find the vein. Seriously, my both arms were literally bruised, covered in bruises, and all literally blue. So brutally, because if they don't find the right vein, they will just poke it anywhere. Both hands, cannula in both hands. Yes. And then you just literally, it's like you're not a human. How it affects you mentally. I would like to know what other people think about it, because this experience was really, really so shaking for me. If whatever happened physically, that is one thing. But what happens to that person mentally, emotionally? Do our doctors think about that? Are they even a bit concerned about it? And what I experienced was every day, a different surgeon, different doctor, even junior doctors, resident doctors, every day a doctor was changing. Every day. It's not like, you talking to your doctor is you have to, that once you create that comfort zone with your doctor, when you are obviously in that understanding, that it gets comfortable for you to discuss the things with your doctor. It's a very personal thing. Well, this is my perspective. This is my opinion about it. But a doctor changes every day. And then the dilemma was when these doctors walk in the room and you say, oh, another doctor, what happened to the person who I saw, or the doctor I saw yesterday? Oh, they're not here, but we've read your notes. But when you discuss what the problem is, they're totally unaware of what was going on. Then the person who is standing with the machine, because there's a big drama now, big machines, big people, a team of people, team of medical students. You're a guinea pig. You're lying there in bed, and because the students have to learn. The medical, obviously the rats, the the rabbits, the frogs, and they have been, because animal testing, I know I'm so against. So they've been tested, they're losing their lives there, right? But here, humans are not being tested, hopefully, but they're actually being, somebody that, so that the cases have been studied. So even if you're not comfortable, I'm just trying to say that one consultant, one doctor is standing there, and then a team of another 5-6 students standing there. How would you feel? How do you feel discussing your case with your doctor, and doctor changing every day, and doctors not even reading each other's notes? And whatever happened, that was, and then, I was told to be on a low-fat diet. It was saying on my room, low-fat diet. But can you imagine? The food was, it was the most compromised food that anywhere, especially in a place where you're there to get better, where they're actually just bombarding you with medicine. The whole emphasis is on medicine. I know pharmaceuticals have to run their business. I understand that. The hospitals and doctors have to support them. But the thing is, how is it affecting people? How is it affecting us? And body, then mind, and then emotions. You come out of there, you're just completely not yourself. Not because, yes, one thing, because you've been through a physical ailment, but how that environment and everything affected you, that is another thing to deal with. Screaming, shouting nurses, and I don't want to generalize it. There were some very gentle and nice nurses too, but there were some who were talking like this, hey, and I don't know where they come from, because of course, because keeping the cost low and, less pay. So we're importing people from everywhere, and obviously that is good. This is how this world goes, because that's fine. As long as they know how to treat you, because you're exposing your patients, somebody who is already in a vulnerable situation, somebody who is already not well. They don't need noise. They don't need people screaming and shouting around them or bossing them around. They want somebody who has some empathy, some sympathy. Same goes with the doctors. Doctors are behaving like machines. You want to see your doctor feeling for you a bit, because he is also human to start with. Anyway, I will continue. This is the part 1, because this story is, I need to know what other people think about it. Please share your opinion, share your experience if you have, God forbid, ever been hospitalized, or if you ever had a bad experience, in any country, anywhere, with doctors, hospitals, or how it affected you. Please share it with me. I would love to know and to share it with other people, because I think we need to correct the things for our sake, and for our coming generation's sake, because things are getting very, very mechanical here. We're straying away from that human side. And that is what I noticed here. Especially in every profession, the responsibility obviously comes along with the profession. Whatever you're doing, you're a banker, whatever you're doing in your life, you're a teacher, right? If you're a teacher, then obviously you have to be understanding as well. You also have to be, more loving and all that. That's the demand of that profession. But same goes with the doctors. So with the doctors, yes, it's a big responsibility and everything. You have to know the medicine and everything. But other than that, and the human body in general that you read, obviously, that you study, but when it comes to feeling for your patients, treating them like alive humans, not really treating them like they're just a body. That's your doctor's profession. I think doctor and nurse's profession brings an ultimate understanding that there will be, they'll have some empathy, they will have some feelings for their patients, they'll be more reassuring, more supportive towards their patients. Do they have the time for that? No. Doctor changing every day, and then when they come like machines, standing there. Your peasant is lying in the bed. This is how I felt, right? I don't want to generalize it. They might be treating you like a queen or king if you were in there, but I'm talking about myself. They, with their gloves on, they just sometimes shake their hands, and the way they talk to you, I don't want to generalize it. There were some very nice doctors too, the junior doctors in particular. But it was just so confusing. As a patient, I found myself every day coming through this realization that I need to be out of that place. I need to be out of that place. Otherwise, it's getting very damaging emotionally, mentally, and physically. Whatever they were doing, obviously. So yes, let's just continue with these videos. There might be 2 or 3 more parts to come with that. I'll make this one part 1. Please share please share your comments, your opinions with me. If you ever had any bad experiences or any good experiences, because it's not all about talking negative, doctors also do good things. So let's just talk about everything, whatever you think has left an impact on your life, positively or, God forbid, negatively. Yeah, but again, I will say the same thing. Don't lose yourself. Whatever happens in life, because there are different phases, you always have to keep your chin up. You have to know that you can come out of it. You can come out of it. No matter if your doctor, your nurse, hospital environment, the news you've got on your medical report, whatever is pulling you down, always remember, it's you who can pull yourself out of that. And it's not just physically pulling out. Before any medicine, any doctor, anything can treat us or cure us, the cure is inside you. So once you have that mental state, when you are in a positive state of mind, when you know that you can pick up no matter what, trust me, you can pick up. So if you're a patient who's watching it, if you're in a hospital, or God forbid, if you are going through an ailment or any kind of health condition where you're feeling drained out, first thing is to pick up your energy, mental energy, emotional energy. Get yourself together, because that will be the first thing that you need for coming out of any mess in life, any mess. Whether it's anything to do with your health or anything to do with your wealth or anything to do with anything else. You need your energy all put together, and especially when something is pulling you down, whether it's your health or anything else. You lost money in your business or whatever has happened. Somebody has actually trolled you, or somebody is not being nice to you. Always remember, you are strong. You can do anything that you want to do, providing you know that you can do it. So keep a smile on your face, no matter what. Be brave. Bravery is not here. Bravery is here. It's here. So, right. So you are wealthy, you're healthy, and you're healthy first in your mind. Then you're healthy in your body. So first, get it right here. When I came back from the hospital, I actually looked in the mirror and I just looked like it's not me. I looked so pale and weak and because I never had been hospitalized in my life. So seriously, it was very shocking for me. And whatever I saw in the hospital, that was even more shocking. And when I looked at myself, but then I told myself, okay, more than my physical appearance is my mental state at this time. This is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling all drained out. And I'm feeling all whatever I've been through. So I need to get it fixed here. And then it will start showing up on my face and otherwise. So to be honest with you, first you need to fix everything here. Then here. Then everything will be fine. Okay? We only die once. We were born once and we will die once. If you are worried about things, if you fear the things, if you let yourself get lost in whatever somebody's saying, then you're dying every day. Don't die every day. There will be one time, when your time is up, your time is up. Nothing can stop you. 10 biggest doctors can stand by your side and they will not be able to save you because your time is up. So always remember one thing, we will die only once. Don't die every day. Live every day. Be happy because life is so beautiful.